Don't start half-heartedly. Put everything you can muster into the start. It can't be done, they say, but with a forceful start, you can do it. Sir Walter Raleigh. Walter Raleigh explored the east coast of America, near what is now known as North Carolina and Virginia. While he explored, he encountered other people, bodies of land, and problems. In addition, he exchanged thoughts and work with the colonists and Queen, extending the power of the English Empire and starting the exploration of the English colony. While he was still in England, Raleigh tried multiple ways to show the Queen that he deserved to go and explore the New World. At first, he tried to bribe her with poems that he wrote himself. Since that didn't impress the Queen, he decided that he needed to step it up by going to fight in the Battle of Manticore during 1569. When he was fighting in the war, the Queen noticed his bravery, thinking that he was amazing at what he did, and gave him a new name, Sir Walter Raleigh, to go with his promotion as her personal knight. With help from the Queen, Raleigh got a grant to go on multiple adventures to America. Included in this grant, Raleigh had to find land and start a colony on it to make the English Empire more powerful. The grant was really important to him because he always wanted to go on explorations, and he worked really hard to convince Queen Elizabeth I that he was responsible enough to get rewarded with a grant. When he got permission to go and colonize land, he didn't quite know what to expect because it wasn't his main priority in life. His main priority was to find land and receive the awards and riches that went with it. Encountering this island for the first time around 1584 was a huge turning point in history. Not only did he claim the land that had beautiful soil and great trees off of the coast of what is now North Carolina and Virginia, he started the exploration of the English colonies. When word got out that Raleigh found an island named Roanoke that would be perfect for a colony, the Queen instructed him to come back immediately and get supplies to start the colony right away. With a grant from the Queen, Raleigh had an opportunity to receive 1/5 of all the gold and silver mined. According to Charter to Sir Walter Raleigh, 1584, in 1584, Queen Elizabeth granted Raleigh a royal charter authorizing him to explore, colonize, and rule any remote, heathen, and barbarous lands, countries, and territories not actually possessed of any Christian prince nor inhabited by Christian people, in return for 1/5 of all the gold and silver that might be mined there. As he began to see the island, he noticed that there were Native Americans on the shore. As he talked to Sir Richard Grenville, his head colonist, he realized that the colonists were depending on the Native Americans to feed them and help them survive. Immediately, he went back to England to get supplies, promising to be back in about 1 year. When Raleigh got back to England, he gathered supplies for the colonists. Right when he was ready to go on his trip, around 1584, a huge storm came and delayed his trip. A couple months later, the Queen ordered him to go and fight in another war. Even though Raleigh knew that his colonists needed him, he followed the Queen's order and fought in the war. Almost 2 years after he fought in the war, he made another exploration in 1587 to check back on his colonists. As he approached the shore of Roanoke, he was pleased to see smoke because that meant that his colonists at least figured out how to stay warm in his absence. He was so excited, so he played an English tune. When he expected a call back and didn't receive one, he decided it would be a good idea to go and explore the island. When he got on the island, he encountered a huge problem. Not only was it a campfire, it was also a forest fire. Even though he didn't find his colonists, he found 2 clues of where his colonists might have gone. CRO was carved into a tree away from the fire, and CROATOAN was also carved into a tree. As soon as he found those clues, he exchanged ideas of where the colonists might have went with his one crewmate. Raleigh decided that he should go and explore Croatoan. Before he had even reached Croatoan, a huge storm came and forced him to go back to England and postpone the trip. When he returned to England, the Queen realized that while he was away, he secretly married one of the Queen's servants, Bess. The Queen tried to think of ways to punish him, but she could only think of taking away his reward. Unfortunately for her, she signed the grant saying that Raleigh would get land and 1/5 of all the gold and silver mined there. Walter Raleigh explored the east coast of America during his midlife near what is now known as North Carolina and Virginia. While he was exploring, he encountered an island named Roanoke and attempted to start a colony there. In addition, he exchanged thoughts and work with the colonists and Queen so he could become famous in England and help extend the power of the English Empire, starting the English colonies.